Well, hello everyone, this is Joe Drums coming to you. Hope everybody out there had a great New Year's. I had an awesome New Year's party. Me and my wife and son stayed home. We watched the ball drop. I didn't have to play out with any bands, so it was really nice this year to stay home and be with the family. If you guys remember, just recently I posted a video on the new 40th anniversary Peart snare drum from Rush, and it took me 8 months, like I had said before in the other video. It took me 8 months to get this. I had special ordered it about June and never thought it would take 8 months to get, but it did. But it was like only 4 days late after Christmas, and that's what I got it for. I was going to wait. If it did come earlier, I was just going to keep it in the box and then open it up on Christmas Day. But anyway, the reason why I wanted to make another video and talk about these snare drums, I have the other snare drum, the 30th anniversary. Although, the reason why I bought this in the first place, I bought this a few years ago, actually special ordered it through Guitar Center, the local Guitar Center shop that I have around here. And it took, I think, 2 or 3 months for this. But anyway, when I first purchased it, I saw this magazine that came out. It's the Edge magazine. This is the magazine that DW sends out to different guitar centers and stuff like that. So anyway, I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the Rush snare drum, the 30th anniversary. Peart uses it. I've got to get one. So I hurried up and ordered one. And when the snare drum came in, I was checking it out, just loved it, brought it home, was thinking, oh my gosh, it's 24 karat gold plated, it's got the logo, and then I noticed on a magazine or a video or something, and realized that Neil's snare was different. And what it was, he had the Star in a Circle logo with the Starman, but he also had other, just like the 40th anniversary does now, he had all the different logos around each part of the snare drum, on each side of the snare drum here. And I was totally devastated. Not like ungodly, but just, I was really sad because I was like, I thought I had the right exact snare drum that Neil had. And then later on, they came out with some other snare drums too, the Snakes and Arrows one, and then they released a whole flight case with all 4 snare drums, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'd love to have all 4 of those, but man, oh my gosh, you're talking like thousands and thousands of dollars. But anyway, so I was really depressed and really kind of saddened by the difference, and I'm real fussy when it comes to stuff like that. I'll face that, But so that got me thinking about getting this other snare drum, because I saw this snare drum and I looked and verified and made sure it was exactly the same one. So the other thing that kind of forced me to want to get it was that Rush was going to be going into retirement, possibly. I heard there's news about that. Peart possibly not coming back anymore. Alex Lifeson having problems with his hands. And so I thought maybe this would be the last concert tour, possibly, who knows. I guess we'll have to wait and see what goes on with that. But in the meantime, my whole life has been about Rush, and I've been, I'm in a Rush band, a tribute band called Gold Rush. If you want to check out some of our videos, they're all on my YouTube account. So check those out, just look for anything Gold Rush. So when I saw the video about Neil talking about the snare drum and saying that it was 1,500-year-old wood from Romania, I thought that was amazing. What a great story. I mean, a log falls into a river, it sits there underwater for 1,500 years, and here comes DW. They find it, they pull it out, they send it to the factory, they chop it up, They made Neil Peart's drum set out of that wood, and then they made 250 extra snare drums. So I thought, man, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I mean, how many times do you get wood from a snare drum, wood that's 1,500 years old, 24 karat gold-plated hardware again, and then all the Rush logos, which are all laser cut into the shell with different pieces of wood, and then inlaid inside that. It's just amazing. So I was just, all of this, I was just flabbergasted with all the special things that this snare drum had to offer. So I said, well, that's it. I just got to get it, you know. So I went and ordered it on Musician's Friend, and they said that, you know, it would take probably maybe a month or two, but it ended up taking 8 months. Like I said, I ended up getting it on Christmas, about 4 days after Christmas. It was on the 29th. And it is exactly like Neil. So I'm really happy about that. Now, because this one's really kind of special as well, but I wasn't playing it all because it was the only one I had. Now, this one I'm going to maybe play occasionally for special things, but it's going to be more of a keepsake. It's just, I just want to keep it nice. This one now I could probably play out with, I think, a little bit more, maybe with the Rush band. So definitely you'll probably be seeing me with this a little bit more on the Rush kit behind me when we play live. So anyway, I wanted to tell the story about what happened and why I went and got, you know, 2 Neil Peart snare drums. I'm sure there's guys out there that haven't posted any videos, or maybe they have, I just haven't seen them yet, that actually have all the snare drums, or at least maybe 2 or 3 of them. So if you guys know of anybody out there and they've got videos, send them my way, or at least send me a link to it. I'd love to see those videos. So if you guys got any questions about these snare drums, let me know. I'll be playing these probably in the next couple videos here. I'm not sure in the near future. This is still so brand new, and I'm still geeked over it, so I'm treating it like it's a baby, you know. But like again, if you guys got any questions or comments, or feel free to drop a line and just say hi. Definitely become a subscriber. I'm doing things out there that a lot of guys are not doing. You know, there's a lot of drummers out there that are just playing drums, and I like to talk about drums too, just as much as playing them. But like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to drop a line. And until then, you guys take care, keep rocking, Rush on. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.